joints right here, man, that you play when you feeling down on your ism, right? Play this shit right here and resuscitate your pimpin' and get you right back on your mission, right? For you hoes, this that shit you play when you ain't feeling like super hoe today. Play this shit right here and to spark up your hoeing and get you right back going, you dig? Dig this. Pimps for real, don't mistake it for fashion. The turf that birthed my reputation for mashing was the track with active, attractive hoes. Professional goers that attract the dough. Like magnets to metal, never settle. We scorching them fag bitches pedal for them portions. My whores win it all. Not the ones on the sideline wishing but didn't ball in the guidelines. My bitches did it all. Down 7 below in the snow for dough. Over 120 in the sun for fun. They mash for hours, hooker baths, not showers. Bright and early, down and dirty for the cash and power. They gotta get the cash, the towers, and reach it all to a pimp. In my position, I'm all but exempt. These bras not wimps, I'm like them renegade bitches. BFFs with tricks but never getting paid riches. Grenade bitches, they dynamite, blowing up on the pimpin' and missing when the time is right. But when they life gets strife, they see pimpin' shining bright, but they action is life without. Bitch, one strike, you out. Can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga. See, that's the difference, nigga. The pimpin' mashing for these riches, nigga. Nothing like you master magician, niggas. Smoking mirrors with your game, hella extras to reflect the opposite appearance of a lame. Bitches coming from y'all, I can't rock with those. Tender-footed and rooted in them doctor shows. Soft shoe rituals, minute residuals. Papers on life support, your loots and critical. Something I learned about when running my earn route and working with turnouts is murdering burnouts. Cause knocking one of you niggas for a scarred bitch, that's knocking one of you niggas for some garbage. I'm heartless regardless, empty with sympathy, but banked up to the max with pimpathy. No remedy for me, I'm like this. My life is vice grip, synced in permanent ink. You can't rewrite this. My blood type is P positive, beautifully deposited with a lot of it. I'm popping this shit, and when I pop it so hard I make a trapping ass bad bitch wanna hoe hard. Can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga. Come on, pimpin', man, pop that shit. Show these sucker niggas they can't stop that shit. Let these hookers know if they wanna cop that shit. Treat the bag like it's hot, bitch, and drop that shit. And to you hoes, if you ever took a loss, bitch, show these bitches how to bounce back like a boss, bitch. Let them know that the best way to floss, bitch, is reach that paper to some pimpin' hoe and toss it. Can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Poppin' pimpin', nigga, can't stop, won't stop. Smashing on these bitches, nigga. One of them joints right here, man, that you play when you feeling down on your ism, right? Play this shit right here and resuscitate your pimpin' and get you right back on your mission, right? For you hoes, this that shit you play when you ain't feeling like super hoe today. Play this shit right here and to spark up your hoeing and get you right back going, you dig? Dig this. Pimps for real, don't mistake it for fashion. The turf that birthed my reputation for mashing was the track with active, attractive hoes. Professional goers that attract the dough. Like magnets to metal, never settle. We scorching them fag bitches pedal for them portions. My whores win it all. Not the ones on the sideline wishing but didn't ball in the guidelines. My bitches did it all. Down 7 below in the snow for dough. Over 120 in the sun for. Here we go. Top of the evening to everybody. Welcome to Freeze Is It. Y'all already know what to do when you step up in here, man. Wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Hit that like button. Run them things up, man. Let's see. Okay. It's 47 of y'all in here off the top. But only 23 of y'all, 24 of y'all now done wiped your feet off at the door. Okay, 25. Okay, I see y'all. Y'all getting together, man. Wipe your feet off at the door, man. We want to keep this domain pure, man. Can't be tracking no bullshit up in here. Hopefully everybody having a blessed evening. And my apologies for last night, man. I don't know what happened. I don't think it was on YouTube's behalf as far as why the live ended so abruptly like it did last night. I think it has something to do with the app that I live streamed through. And I had an update with the app that I installed after the live was over with last night. So hopefully we don't have no more issues tonight, man. You know, this app is usually pretty reliable. Last night, it, had a few little kinks that need to be worked out. Hopefully, the update took care of that. And hopefully we cool now, man. Hopefully we don't get no interruptions. But first order of business for the pimping. Y'all know I got to put some love in my body, man. Some of this beautiful H to the Izzo, this love juice. If I could get this dang bottle open. Okay. Come on, Fiji. What y'all doing? Fiji made the bottle like black ops to get inside. Man, I don't know how people don't love. How you don't love this love juice, man? This shit is so delicious and beautiful. So refreshing and make you feel good. Let me see, man. Let's see if we got action this time tonight. Okay, the update got my horn working again. Surcharge, good looking with the $2 holla. Be big, y'all. Be fly and wipe those feet off. You already know, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. See, last night, man, the app was tripping. My DJ horn wasn't working. Let me test this real quick. Let's see if this is working. Let's see. Hold on. This one. Okay, man. Yeah. Look like the app got me together, man. Look like we back in business. We back in business, boys. We back in business, as E40 would say. Let's test it again. Okay. Ebooks, good looking with the $1 holla, man. As my brother Sinful to P would say, a whole bunch of ones beats a whole bunch of nuns. And I appreciate it all, big and small. You dig? Yeah, man. So, as the title suggests, hold on, man. I can't even get it to it, man. Y'all keep on showing love in this thing. Y'all kicking the dough down with the love. Westside Courtesy, good looking with the $5 holla. Blessings to the game. Indeed. I see y'all kicking it down, man. Don't forget to wipe your feet off at the door once again. 73 of y'all in here, man. It's 51 people that wipe their feet off at the door. Make the likes look like the viewers. again, as my brother Sinful P would say, man, hey, it's a trip, right? A lot of times I sit back and just look at things without getting involved like a lot of people do, right? You know, it be so much going on and people got the freedom and the power to express themselves to the masses, and it don't cost you nothing. You don't have to do some type of tests, or you don't have to go through any type of things to be required, or any type of, there's no type of certification necessary. Anybody could just get on the internet and express themselves to the masses in whatever kind of way they want to, whether it's in a foul way or a respectable way, a cowardly way, whatever, man. And, these expressions, these opinions of everybody, they make a major impact on people. And a lot of times people be so quick to respond to things and so quick to put their 2 cents in. A lot of people don't sit back and observe and pay attention to what's going on and understand things on a grand scale, right? So that's what I like to do, man. I don't always like to, the moment something, it's a hot topic, I just jump on it and get to talking about it and all that type of stuff, man. I like to sit back and observe and pay attention and soak up game as much as possible, and be able to give a different take than a typical take. Everybody, when they immediately respond to things, they have the same typical response, and it don't be having a lot of game in it. Just like with the whole Puff Daddy situation, everybody is talking about it. It's hot. I'm sure a lot of people are building their channels off of that right now because it's such a hot topic. A lot of people, probably building their subscriber base. They getting a lot of views, a lot of ad revenue, all that type of stuff. Or even if it's on TikTok or Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all them other platforms, man. If you talk about Puff Daddy right now, it's going to bring you some attention. But if you pay attention, a lot of people are saying the same things, man. Some people might have different humorous ways to talk about the situation. That's another thing I don't like, how people is like, kicking the man while it appears that he's down and things like that. But whatever the case, a lot of people just saying the same shit, and they not looking at it from a broader perspective. They not looking at it on a deeper level. Luke, shout out to Uncle Luke, Luke Skywalker from 2 Live Crew, the Miami legend, the hip hop legend. He one of the few people that kind of had like a different perspective and a different outlook on the situation. He dropped a little game in there, and that was cool. Why is my shit tripping like this? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but so with all that being said, right, I see the problems that, Puff Daddy has right now. And, at this point, it's becoming a trend. Like, at this point, it's something that we've seen before on numerous occasions. And it's crazy that a lot of people ain't catching on and adjusting and adapting according to, these trends, right? And, I don't just, I'm a hard sell. I'm not an easy person to be sold on something. And just because I'm not one of them people that think that everything on the internet is gospel. Everything on the internet is 100% true. and I'm talking about it like it's 100% true. Every time I talk to people that I know, when I see people, I'm talking about this situation, or every time I say something on the internet, I'm talking about this. I'm not one of them people, you know, and I like to understand why things are being said. You know, I don't just take something because it's a hot, juicy subject and all that type of stuff, and you know, it makes for good gossip, so I just take it and run. I'm not one of them people. You know, I like to understand why people do what they do. I like to understand why people say what they say, so on and so forth, right? And so, like I said, this whole Puffy situation is not new. It's something that we've seen happen before. You know, we seen it happen with Bill Cosby. And the way that it's happening with Puffy, it reminds me more so of the R. Kelly situation. How, like the sequence of events, the way it's unfolding, it reminds me a lot of the R. Kelly situation. With R. Kelly, you know, the snowball effect kind of began with the whole I don't know if you want to call it a documentary or the little series, the Surviving R. Kelly bullshit. It kind of started with that. And mind you, you know, Puffy and R. Kelly, they have similarities, right? They've both been in the game for a very long time, you know, since the early 90s, both of them. They both have had a lot of, you know, unsavory allegations on their names historically. You know, since the 90s, they've been saying all kind of crazy stuff about Puffy. Since the 90s, they've been saying all kind of crazy stuff about R. Kelly. Right? So, they've both had this going on, right? And they're not the only ones. They're just the only ones who are going through it in the way that we see right now. But just keep that in mind, how they both have had, you know, rumors on their names, allegations on their names since the 90s, right? They both been around a long time. Both highly successful black men in the music industry or entertainment industry, period, right? So you fast forward to these times now, and one thing, unfortunately, that a lot of people, a lot of, you know, powerful men who can be subject to this type of stuff that's going on, one thing they couldn't really prepare for was something called the Me Too movement. You know, it's something that really just, you know, came from left field, side swiped the whole, you know, everything that we know. And it's not something that, you know, you could really prepare for. We've never had a Me Too movement before, especially in a time where, you know, social media is the way that it is. And like I said, it empowers everybody to express themselves on a massive scale to masses of people. And, you know, you don't have to have any integrity. You know, it's not like a requirement when it comes to expressing yourself on social media. There's no rules. You know, of course, these platforms, they have rules as far as your language and, you know, the nature of certain content that you put out there. But as far as offending people, lying on people, having integrity about what you say and do, there's no rules for that on social media. You can be as much of a liar. Hey, it's cold, right? This to give you an idea of the times that we in. Especially not to get too far off track. I'm gonna just say this, but when I was scheduling this live tonight, right, I noticed something different on YouTube. Usually, when you upload a video or when you schedule a live for YouTube, it asks you if this video is made for kids or not. And of course, I click no, that it's not made for kids. And then also it asks if you want this video to be age restricted. And of course, like most people on YouTube, I suggest no. because when you age restrict your videos, it limits the suggestions, the recommendations to people. So it limits the reach of your video when you make it restricted, age restricted, right? So I always select it's not made for kids, but don't age restrict it, right? Then they got something new, right? Called altered. It's like altered content or something like that. Basically, it's asking you, you know, if you're posting something that makes something appear to be other than what it is, or if you're posting about a situation that didn't really happen and you making it look like it did happen for real, you know, and a lot of that has to do with the AI stuff, because AI allows you to, you know, alter images or create totally brand new images and make it look real when it can be a complete lie. You know, prime example, my ears got busted out for about half a second when I think I was on Twitter and I accidentally came across some audio that's supposed to be a tape of Puffy and Meek Mill being intimate with each other. And, you know, it's some, as everybody likes to say nowadays, it's some nasty work. You know what I mean? I ain't into the nasty work, man. So, but, you know, it wasn't cool, man. I only heard a split second of it and it wasn't cool. But this is the power of AI. Somebody could take my voice and say anything and it'll really sound, if they know how to talk like me, it'll really sound like I'm saying it. You know that. So with that being the case, I'm just giving examples of how, you know, the internet empowers people to say and do things, and integrity is not required. Honesty is not required. So with that being the case and me being mindful of that, I don't just, like I said, I don't be sold on everything that I see and hear. So when I see all this shit going on with Puff Daddy, you know, I don't just because somebody say they're a victim, you know, it's liars out there. And unfortunately, you have people out there who lie about being victims or exaggerate the extent to which they're a victim, which is still that's not cool. And it makes it messes it up for actual victims. You know, it's just so messed up because you have people out there that really are victims. And when you have all these people that lie about being a victim or exaggerate the extent to which they're a victim, you know, it's just not cool. But like I said, man, the whole thing with Puffy, it's kind of unfolding the same way like with R. Kelly. Only, you know, it's kind of different, but the snowball effect started with R. Kelly with the Surviving R. Kelly docu series or whatever. With Puff, the snowball effect started with the lawsuit with Cassie. Right? And see, the problem with both of these situations, the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, it was basically a tool used to make R. Kelly look like a monster. Right? And on that documentary or docuseries or whatever you want to call it, you know, it was a whole bunch of lies being told. It was a whole bunch of twisting and bending and exaggeration and stretching of the truth. You know, it was a whole lot of imagination being, you know, used in place of reality and in place of truth and honesty, you know, but the whole purpose of that was to make R. Kelly look like a monster. Right? And that docuseries led to a single solitary person by the name of Robert Kelly being charged and convicted with the RICO Act, you know, which is something that they don't charge individuals with. They charge organizations with the RICO Act, not individuals, not, one person by themselves. But we seen that. And as a result, the man was sentenced to, I think, 30 or 31 years, something like that. But he got a 30-year sentence. And it all started with a documentary, a docuseries called Surviving R. Kelly. That led to that man getting sent to the penitentiary. Before that, they wasn't on his radar. They wasn't checking for him like that. So, I mean, he might have been on their radar to an extent, but he wasn't like a high priority. He wasn't a top priority for them people. Of course, they know who he is. They know about different allegations, rumors over the years, but it wasn't something that they made it their business to go take care of, which is, sending him to prison. Now with this whole Puffy situation, similar kind of thing, only instead of a docuseries, it's a high profile lawsuit. Obviously Cassie, sues the man, and within the lawsuit, it's a whole lot of allegations, and basically the media used the lawsuit, again, just like with R. Kelly, the media used the lawsuit to make Puffy look like a monster. Then, just like with R. Kelly, when the docuseries come out, you got all these people coming out the bushes, people coming out the woodworks. Yeah, he did this to me. He did this to me. I'm a victim too. Now you got the same thing going on with Puffy, right? And see, this is what I want people to understand. This is what I want people to pay attention to, right? The legal system in the United States has been set in place for a very long time, right? And usually when somebody is really a criminal, when somebody is really what they're being accused of, when somebody's really what they're painted to be in the media, they don't go 20 and 30 years without getting caught. Especially when you rich and famous, you have a lot to lose, and you a black man. Like that it don't happen like that. Like Bill Cosby, they waited until the man was 80 something years old with no criminal history to send him to prison. And they had all of these women on the cover. I think it was Time magazine. They had like 30 or more women on the cover. This all supposed to be Bill Cosby victims. They had one lady on there with an oxygen mask on that was saying Bill Cosby did something to her in the 60s. They went and found some lady from the 60s with an oxygen mask on. That looked like she supposed to be at home knitting sweaters and baking cookies for her grandkids. If Bill Cosby was this monster that they painted him to be, he would have got, and he's a black man with a whole lot to lose, he would have been got caught up. He would have got caught up 30, 40, 50 years ago, if that's really who he was. Right? But again, the way the internet is right now, it makes a lot of people, it programs people's minds to believe everything they see and hear on the internet, especially if it's juicy, especially if it's controversial. Everybody just takes shit and run with it. You hear something, you see something on the internet, and it's like, ooh, and you don't think about, because it's little old you don't think about how your comments, among thousands of comments, or your videos among hundreds and thousands of videos, you don't think about how that makes an impact on the whole situation, but it does. When you have thousands of small people with small platforms and small pages, profiles, so on and so forth. When you put all of that together, it makes a big impact. And, you know, the court of public opinion is more powerful than it's ever been right now. So, yeah, man, it's just a lot of crazy stuff going on. And, you know, like I said, I sit back and I pay attention. I don't be so eager to gossip. I don't be so eager to comment just so people could see my comment and I could get a whole bunch of likes on my comment. I'm not competing to get the most liked comment among thousands of comments. I got the most likes on my comment. Don't nobody else's comment among these 5,000 comments. I got the one with the most likes. My comment got 2,000 likes. Man, you know, I'm not one of them people. That don't do nothing for me. But, you know, you got some people that really sit back. You got people like that. You got people that sit back and wait for the Shade Room to post something. They wait for Hollywood Unlocked to post something. They wait for Vlad TV and No Jumper to post something. You know, they sit back and wait for these big platforms to post something so they could be the first person to make a comment, and so they have a higher likelihood, and they'll say the most outrageous stuff just for the sake of attention so they can get the most likes. You know, you got people really like that. You know, and again, like I said, there's no rules to say you have to be integral when you make comments or when you post content or whatever. There's no rules to say you have to be honest. There's no rules to say you can't slander people. You can't lie on people. You know, there ain't no rules for that. So, you know, people just get on and say whatever and do whatever, but they don't understand, you know, the type of real life effects that, you know, they impose on people. And don't, you know, people don't give a damn about the golden rule. People don't give a damn about doing unto others as you would have done unto yourself. People don't care about that. People don't care about treating people the way they want to be treated. That shit don't matter. So, but like I said, you know, if these people were the monsters that they portray them to be, and they've been around for all this time, how come everybody, if they have so many victims, ain't no way you can have a whole bunch of victims. That's like somebody, you know, being in the streets and they just got a whole bunch of victims. They just robbing, you know, a whole bunch of people, or they deleting a whole bunch of people, or, you know, they busting on a whole bunch of people, injuring a whole bunch of people, and just ain't nobody telling, ain't nobody coming forward and saying, yeah, he did this to me or she did this to me. And then, you know, everybody at the same time, it's like they have a meeting. It's like all them Bill Cosby victims, alleged victims, you know, they all said, okay, look, we ain't gonna tell on him right now. We gonna wait 40 years. You know what I mean? So that, you know, over the course of 40 years, he gonna have way more victims than just us. You know, it's only 10 of us right now, but if we wait another 40 years, ain't no telling how many people Bill gonna victimize. So we gonna wait 40 years until, you know, 2017, 18. And then, you know, by that time, it's gonna be an army of us. We gonna be deep. And then we all gonna come and crash on Bill at the same time and tell everybody what he did to us. It don't work like that. Or like with R. Kelly, yeah, you know, you know, it's early in the game right now. You know, he only been famous for a few years, and I know it's only like 7 of us right now that he done victimized, but we gonna wait another 30 years. You know what I mean? And over that 30 years, it's gonna be an army of us, and then we all gonna come together. And then, you know, in the year 2019, you know, we gonna create a documentary about the shit called Surviving R. Kelly, and we all gonna come together, and, you know, we gonna be quiet right now. We ain't gonna tell nobody. We just gonna keep enduring the victimization. We gonna keep letting them victimize us. We gonna keep letting them be a monster, but we not gonna tell on them until 30 years from now. Come on, man. It don't work like that. Like, It's just crazy. Then same thing with Puffy. Yeah, we gonna keep going to his parties, and we gonna keep, being victims, and we gonna wait 20 years, and then after 20 years, he just got this new girlfriend, Cassie. Okay, cool. We gonna wait until they been together for 10 years. Then we gonna get her to get on board with us, man. She gonna be the first one. She gonna be with him for 10 years, be a victim for 10 years, and then after the 10 years is over with, she gonna wait a few years, then she gonna sue him. And then we all gonna come behind her and sue him too. And then, we all gonna say we was victims, and we can't tell on him right now. Like, come on, man. It don't work like that. And people are so, like, it's crazy. The internet is designed to make you stupid. The internet is beautiful and ugly all at the same time. It's beautiful because it makes so many beautiful things, beautiful people, beautiful opportunities. It makes all of that kind of stuff available to you, but you have to be intentional about it. You have to be mindful. Your mind has to be wired for the fruitful things on the internet, right? But it's ugly because by default, like if you don't grab the steering wheel and steer it in the direction that you want to go, if you just let go of the steering wheel, the internet is designed to make you stupid. It's designed to make you dumb. It's designed to make you not use your mind. It's designed to not make you be a critical thinker. It's designed to make you not scrutinize anything, to make you not question anything, to make you not think about how much sense something makes or not. The internet is designed to make you believe anything. It's so ridiculous now. This is how ridiculous the internet is. When I was a kid, and probably a lot of y'all too, man, they had this story about Chicken Little. You know what I mean? And it was the sky is falling, the sky is falling. He was running around saying that, and people was believing it. You know what I mean? Or like the boy that cried wolf. It's like that kind of situation on the internet now, but people, like, it's not a children's story. It's grown people. People with adult children, people with grandkids, just stupid. Because they believe everything they see and hear on the internet. People who otherwise would be brilliant people, who have brilliant minds and would do brilliant things with their brilliant minds. But the internet is designed to block all that. It's designed to block all your brilliance. It's designed to just make you stupid. Right? And another thing the internet is designed to do, which, man, we've been live for a minute, but I ain't even got to the subject at hand. But the internet is designed to not let your nuts hang as a man. The internet is designed to make you a buster. The internet is designed to make you soft and a sucker for a woman. And on the flip side of that coin, the internet is also designed to make all women who engage on the internet have trick ray vision. So on one end of the spectrum, you have all of these women who indulge in social media. They're being programmed to have trick ray vision. They're being programmed to see every guy as a trick. So the women don't understand how that's hurting them, because, they think that the best thing a guy can do for them is some trick shit. And they think that's great. Because, like I said before, a satisfied need no longer motivates. So if a chick is satisfied with a guy doing trick shit for her, then she's not going to be motivated to do anything or be a part of anything greater past that point, right? So it can be a guy that can give her some brilliant, some beautiful game, right? That if she had this game, she could do, great things if she applies this game to whatever it is that she's doing, right? But because she's programmed by the internet, by social media, to have trick ray vision, she can't even comprehend what game is. So she thinks game is trash. She don't even understand game. She don't respect game. She don't appreciate game. All she wants is for somebody to do some trick shit for her. Somebody could come to her and say, hey, let's go to the lake. I'm going to teach you how to fish. She like, man, forget all that. Just give me a fish. You talking about learning how to fish and all that, man. Just give me a fish. I don't want to learn how to fish. Just give me one fish right now. I just want to fish right now. And, he trying to explain to her like, well, if I show you how to fish and then from there you learn how to fish for yourself, you won't have to wait for me to give you a fish. You won't have to ask me for a fish, and potentially be shut down. Or, if I am willing to give you a fish, you got to be at my mercy and wait for me to give you a fish and how I want to give it to you and the size of the fish. Or, if I only want to give you a portion of the fish, I might take you across town and tell you I'm going to give you the big kahuna. And then when we get over there, I just got a guppy for you. I could show you how to fish for yourself. And you can go get the type of fish you want, when you want, however much you want. Nah, forget all that. Just give me a fish. I just want to fish right now. That's how chicks are programmed to be with this internet, with the media, the type of music that you listen to, all that Sexy Red, Lotto, what's the other girl? Glorilla. All these, female rappers, they're promoting trick ray vision. All the chicks that you follow on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok, that don't say nothing. They don't have anything profound to say. They're not smart. They're not funny. They're not interesting. Only thing they know how to do is shake their ass. Because they have trick ray vision. They can't have a conversation with you. They can't chop game with you. They can't teach you anything. Only thing they can teach you is how to shake their ass. Because they have trick ray vision. I just want you to do trick shit for me and with me. So I'm going to do things that are going to encourage you to do some trick-like behavior with me. I'm not going to have no interaction with you that has anything to do with building. I'm not going to try to establish trust with you. I'm not going to try to establish love with you. I'm not going to try to establish loyalty with you. I don't care about none of that. I just want you to do some trick stuff for me right now. And chicks wondering why, they 20 years old right now. They blink their eyes a couple times. Next thing you know, they 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 and ain't got no kids, lonely, don't nobody want them. And they might still be attractive. They still might be fine as hell. But you never learned how to, just be a woman. You never learn how to really be a woman. The type of woman that a man would want. And not just want to do trick like stuff with, not just want to be a trick to, but really want to build with. Only thing you've been doing for the past 10, 15, 20 years is shaking your ass. And you wonder why ain't nobody taking a real interest in you, trying to build nothing with you. You got Trick Ray Vision. So that's on the women's side. On the other end of the spectrum, these guys, they just programmed by the internet, by social media, by music, by entertainment, by everything that they expose themselves to. They just programmed to be suckers. Y'all get programmed to be the type of guys that, you don't have any conversation for a woman. You don't have anything profound to say to a woman. You're not funny. You don't have a good sense of humor, so you can't make a woman laugh. You're not fly. You don't know how to catch a woman's attention just by your fly ass presence, because you don't have a fly ass presence. So the only way that you can get a woman's attention is by being a sucker to her, is by being a trick to her. You know what I mean? God forbid you let your nuts hang. You can't do that. You let your nuts hang, you ain't gonna have no action. Hold on just a second. Okay. Excuse my pimping. Just had to get something in order right quick. But yeah, man, if you ain't wiped your feet off at the door, let me see what y'all got right now. Hold on. It's 134 of y'all in here, but only 115 of y'all wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's door, man. Come on, man. Respect the house of game. Wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's door, man. Hit that like button. Let me put some more love in my body before we continue. Hydrate my game one time. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man. Now it's always been a thing, right? That in order for you to appeal to a woman, you had to be a responsible man. Back in the days, you didn't have to have the flyest car, the most expensive or fanciest car, but you did have to have a car. You didn't have to have the most luxurious residence, the biggest residence, but you did have to have a crib, man. You didn't have to have all the money, the most money, but you did have to, have your own. You had to be independent as a man. You had to, be able to stand on your own too financially. But you didn't have to be a baller. You didn't have to be rich, right? But what you did have to have is some type of charisma when it came to the ladies. Oh, man, what is going on? bad. Excuse my pimping. But yeah, you had to have some type of charisma when it came to dealing with ladies, man. You know, it's funny. My son, he 15. He just taught me this term, Riz. I was like, Riz, what the? He was like, okay, Dad, check you out with the Riz. I was like, Riz, what is you talking about the Riz? I ain't no Riz. What is Riz? He was like, Riz, Riz. So he was explaining it, and then I put it together myself. He's so busy saying Riz, he don't even know the origin of the term. He knows what Riz is, but he don't even know where the term came from. And I put it together myself like, oh, Riz as in charisma. It still sound kind of corny to me. Still kind of sound kind of, it's just a corny term. Like it's a slang word, but hey, that's what the kids are saying now. But Riz. Back in the day, you had to have some kind of Riz with the ladies, You had to have humor. You had to be charming. You had to be, you had to have some type of conversation. Right? But nowadays, don't none of that matter. Your tricking has to speak for you. Your willingness to trick is the best communication to most of these women nowadays. Right? It's crazy. It's to the point now where even supposed to be 304s. They want tricking over the pimping, over the game. I remember a time, man, like it's just certain things that come to mind back in the day, right? Like one thing just hit my mind right now. I remember this cat in Vegas, man, back in 2007 when me and Sinful was getting our feet wet in the game. It was this cat from Chicago. He wasn't really no pimping. He was quick to put it on GD and put it on Larry and all that. But, he had this baby mama that was just so gorgeous, right? She was like a little Latina. I don't know if she was Cuban or Puerto Rican or something, but man, this chick was beautiful. And it was his baby mama, right? And, he was just some little dusty ass, wannabe gangbanger, wannabe pimp. But I don't think he was really neither. But whatever the case, right? He had this baby mama that was gorgeous, right? And she used to get down on the strip in Vegas. She used to get some money. Man, this dude, they didn't even have a car. And this chick she was with him for a while. I never seen them with a car. I never seen either one of them, with any type of luxurious anything. They stayed in the Harbor Islands, which those of y'all familiar with Vegas, the Harbor Islands is like, the lowest of the low as far as weekly apartment. Vegas, anybody who not familiar with Vegas got what they call weekly apartments all over the city. And these weekly apartments, as the name implies, you pay each week to stay there. I don't know about nowadays, but back then, weekly will be anywhere between $200 and $300 a week. But unlike a regular apartment, it didn't have all the requirements. You didn't have to have proof of income. You didn't have to, your rental history didn't matter. All you had to do was have the money and some ID, and you could get into a weekly, right? So, but anyway, this dude, they stayed in the Harbor Islands. The Harbor Islands was like one of the worst weeklies in Vegas at the time. And, his baby mama was gorgeous, and I would imagine that she was getting some cool money, and it was a trip, right? I'm just saying all of this to say, like, it was some fly guys in Vegas at the time. it was cats, riding big boy whips, having big boy jewelry. They game that's representing them. They got fly shit. Everybody got Louis purses and YSL purses and red bottom shoes, Jimmy Choos, all the fly shit that women like, all the expensive shit that 304s like. These chicks was having all of that, and they would be in the household of these guys that had reputations for being giants in the game, that had reputations for, lacing chicks with game and empowering them to come back with hunks and chunks, not kibbles and bits, but hunks and chunks, living good, making the game look good, all of that, right? And a lot of these dudes was trying to have this GD dude's baby mama, but she was the definition of in pocket. She stayed in pocket on all these dudes all the time, and she stayed down with this dude that had them living in the Harbor Islands with their baby. The Harbor Islands is kind of like the projects, and so they stand in the Harbor Islands, and you got all these giants just living good, looking good, trying to have this chick, but she's staying down with this baby daddy. She's staying in pocket for this baby daddy, right? So I'm saying that to say that's just one of many examples of, times when chicks didn't think the best thing somebody could do for them was trick, right? Because if that chick who I'm talking about, this GD dude's baby mama, if she had trick ray vision, she would have just went for the dude with the biggest, fanciest, most expensive car, jewelry, house, all that type of stuff. He wouldn't even had to say much. All she had to do was look and be like, okay, he looked like the most, he looked like the one with the most money. Let me go with him. Right? Kaylin Ward, you stupid. He held her hostage. Nah, man, she just was into that guy. And my point is that it wasn't because he had like some trick type behavior with her. You know what I mean? He was a lame ass dude. And I guess I could tell a quick story about an encounter I had with him, right? He was one of them type of guys, man. He had a short leash on this chick. Like, he used to kind of stalk her while she did her thing on the strip, right? And, they had been around for a while, so I was, well familiar with him and her, right? And me, myself, I never tried to get at her because, I seen how she was in pocket with so many other, I don't know, for some reason, I just never tried to have her. I never popped at her. I never put my bid in with this chick, right? But I remember one time, for those of y'all not familiar, the Excalibur, they have bridges that you could walk across from the Tropicana, which is across the street one way, and New York, which is across the street another way. Both of those casinos have bridges that you walk across that lead to Excalibur, right? So they come to a point, and there's like this intersection where both of the bridges meet, and then there's a pathway that goes to the casino, to Excalibur, right? So me and my old school partner, it's like 6 a.m, crack of dawn. We are walking out of, no, I take that back. We crossing the bridge from Tropicana towards Excalibur. As we're crossing the bridge, we see the GD dude, the baby daddy. We cross paths with him, right? Like, he's walking towards the Tropicana away from Excalibur. We walking towards Excalibur away from the Tropicana, right? So we walking and talking, chopping it up. He goes past us. But when he gets to the side where the Tropicana is, instead of going down the escalator towards the Tropicana, he turns around. He tries to be slick, like he tried to do it in a way that we wouldn't notice. But you know, I'm a street dude and the convict and all that. I pay attention to everything, so I noticed when he did the shit, right? But he let us get a little distance on him before he turned around. So he turned around, he followed us, and I come to find out when we get to the other side why he followed us, because his baby mama was right there talking to a trick, right? So we get across to the other side. I see his baby mama sitting there. They had some chairs right there, and her and the trick was sitting right there talking. And that's when I put it together in my mind, like, oh, this is why this goofy ass dude turned around to see if we was gonna try to get at his baby mama. But you know, both of us, we gentlemen, and we don't get at chicks while they talking to a trick. So when we get across the bridge, not only is his baby mama right there talking with a trick, but maybe about 10 or 15 feet away, it was these two little other 304s that was by theyself. It was just two of them standing there, right? So my partner, he goes to get at the two little 304s. I wasn't really interested in either one of them, so I didn't go with him to talk to them. I kind of stood off to the side, but I would say I was probably like halfway in between where my partner was talking to the two chicks and the baby mama of the GD dude was talking to the trick. I'm like in between, right? So the baby daddy, he gets back across the bridge. So now he's standing on the other side of where the baby mama and the trick is, right? So he's standing like 10 feet this way. I'm standing like 10 feet that way. And then another 5 feet past me is my partner talking to the two little broads. Man, this dude, I ain't even looked at his baby mama. I'm not thinking about his baby mama. My partner is talking to these other two chicks, so he really ain't thinking about dude baby mama. Man, in front of the trick, this dude goes off on me and my partner. I'm talking about, man, I see what y'all doing, man. Y'all over here trying to get at the bitch. Like, man, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Then he get to talking about some gang banging stuff. Man, see y'all from the West Coast. Man, y'all got gangs and all that. Man, I'm from Chicago. We got mobs. We got organizations. And I'm like, man, what all the, you talking like, dude, this don't have nothing to do with nothing, man. I'm some pimping. I don't gang bang. I don't do none of that. Like, what are you talking about? But I say all that to say, you know, he was one of them type of dudes that like to hover over the chick while she do her thing. But getting back to my point that I was making, you know, she was down for this dude and she could have easily blew up on him, you know, because I don't care what nobody say, man. A 304 don't stay where she don't want to stay. You know, they know how to get out on somebody when they want to get out on somebody, especially in Vegas. Vegas is one of the easiest places for a chick to get out on somebody. But for whatever reason, she was into that guy. As weird and lame as he was, she was into that guy. And I don't know, maybe he had some kind of little bit of ounce of game that he gave her that, you know, made her a better 304. I don't know. But I know that she didn't have trick ray vision, and she didn't have the type of mindset that the best thing somebody can do for her is trick on her. Because it's Las Vegas, man. You know, it's all kind of big old tricks out there that will provide a 304 with the type of opportunity of, you know, let me take care of you. You don't have to be with that guy. You don't have to be in that situation. You don't have to stay in that weekly apartment. Just be my sugar baby. Let me take care of you. You can stay with me, or, you know, I got a property over here that you can stay at by yourself, just you and your kid. all them type of opportunities always present themselves to females in the game, but especially in Vegas. So if a chick got trick Ray vision, man, hey, she good as gone in a heartbeat in Vegas. For real. So that's the difference between now and then. A lot of these chicks now, the majority of these chicks now have trick Ray vision because they programmed to be that way by the music that they listen to. These boo-boo ass female rappers that, talk about all this trick stuff. They program them to want tricks in their life. Shout out to Donna Cherry. Donna Cherry is like the only female rapper that raps about the game the way it's supposed to be rapped about. She rap about pimping and 304ing. Oh, Cali Kid said you told the story before, I remember. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if I told that story. But yeah, that dude, he was a goofball. But yeah, man, like I said, on one end of the spectrum, you have all these chicks that's being programmed to have trick Ray vision, to not want anything more from any man, whether it's the man that she's in a relationship with, the trick, the client, some pimping trying to have her, whoever it is. She thinks every man is a trick. It's supposed to do some trick type stuff for him. Q-Max say, I've been listening to Donna Cherry lately, Freeze. She a cold ass chop. Yeah, Donna, I like Donna Cherry's music, man. I like the message, man. She really she promotes the game the way it's supposed to be promoted. So shout out to Donna Cherry, man. But all these other female rappers, man, they rapping about, and it's funny because chicks, you got 304s that listen to this type of stuff and they think that this is 304 music. But nah, it's not. It's not. Everybody trying to get money is not a 304. And 304s get money in a certain type of way. And, 304s don't have trick Ray vision. 304s understand that while the majority of men that they encounter are going to be tricks, there are, distinguished gentlemen out there who have more to offer than what tricks have to offer. They have something to offer that a trick will never have to offer. And that's game. And that's guidance. And that's, relatability. The ability to connect with you in a way that the trick never will. Because that trick, he ain't gonna never accept you for who and what you are. That's why it's never good to be in a relationship with a trick. But a lot of these chicks do that. They meet a client, then they turn the client to their baby daddy. They turn the client to their boyfriend. They move in with the client. They have a relationship with the client. This stuff goes on all the time now. It's running rampant. It's crazy how it be going on. But yeah, man, you got that going on. Then these dudes, like I said, man, They programming y'all to be tricks and nothing more. You wanna talk to a chick in trick language. You want to speak trickanese to the chick. That's it. You know what I mean? You don't know how to speak in the language of flyness. You don't know how to speak in the language of game. So the only language to speak to a chick, the only way you can communicate with a chick is through trickanese. All you know how to do is exhibit trick-like behavior to get a woman's attention. That's it. And these chicks are so goofy nowadays. That's all it takes. Like I said before, you had to be fly. You had to have something to say. You had to have some humor. You had to have the ability to charm and disarm. But now, All you gotta do is be a trick. You get most of these chicks to do whatever you want them to do, man, as long as you know how to be a trick. So, yeah, man, tricking man. That's the language that they speaking to these chicks in, man. Tricking You know, you know the language. That's why you laughing. You know what I mean? You like tricking I'm gonna say that. Trick Dawson, the OG sugar daddy. You like, that's a good one. He about to be popping it at these chicks. Hey, baby, let me have a conversation with you in this tricking You know what I mean? Oh, you ain't familiar with tricking Let me be your interpreter, baby. Let me teach you the language. Yeah, man. But you know, so that's why you see a lot of chaos going on. You know, back to the Puffies and the R. Kellys and so on and so forth, right? You know, a lot of them type of guys was lame before they got in, before they became superstars. You know, a lot of them type of guys didn't really have a way with the ladies before they were superstars. So of course, the only way they know how to communicate with a chick is tricking They use their status, they use their celebrity, they use the money, the materials to get a chick's attention. But they don't understand that you never know what you gonna get when that's what you use. When that's what you using to break the ice with a chick, to encounter a chick and, communicate with a chick and build whatever you trying to build with her. You never know what her intentions are. You never know, if all you care about, because a lot of these dudes, that's all they care about is getting in bed with a chick. When you stand for less, you fall for more. So when the only thing you stand for is getting in bed with a chick, you gonna fall for whatever kind of tactics, ulterior motives, so on and so forth that she got up her sleeve. That's why these type of guys make themselves vulnerable, man. Hey, see, listen, that's why it's so beautiful to have this game, right? Because that's the beauty of the world right now. Anybody could become wildly rich at any time. So let's say Freeze is a billionaire, right? Rich beyond rich. And, with billionaire status, sometimes comes the fame. Let's say I'm rich and famous, right? Let's say, I had a rap career and I parlayed my rap career into, different business ventures. And now I'm a billionaire. I'm like a Jay-Z or a Dr. Dre or a 50 Cent. I've parlayed my celebrity status into billions, right? So I got a lot to lose. I'm a black man. I'm worth $1 billion. I'm famous. People know who I am. I got a lot to lose. Now, fortunately for me, because I got the game, hey, listen, man, groupies ain't even gonna have access to me. Never. Groupies are never gonna have access to me. You never gonna hear a groupie say, yeah, I went to a Freeze concert and, next thing you know, I'm at his hotel and we having fun. We having and see, that's another thing that's beautiful about somebody like me too. Not only do I just have this game, but the way that I take care of myself and how I don't put bullshit into my body, we not going, the type of stuff that groupies is into, we not even into the same things. You want to have the rock star experience. You want to go with somebody that's rich and famous to the hotel or, the Airbnb or whatever it is. And, you want to do all the party favors. You want to get drunk and high out your mind and have wild and crazy intimacy in the bedroom. I'm not into that. That don't move me. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, I love ladies. I love being intimate with ladies, but that's not the biggest thing. That's not just like for a woman of substance, excuse my pimping. Just like for a woman of substance, tricking is not the best thing you can do for her. A woman of value, tricking is not the best thing that you can do for her. You got to be about something. You got to have integrity. You got to have a brain. You got to be about something. You got to have a purpose in life. You can't just be a lame with money and, get a real woman of value. It don't work like that. You know what I mean? So on that same token, me as a man, hey, the best thing that you could do for me is not get in bed with me. That's not my top priority, is to get in bed with you. No. I involve myself with women that I can build with. I involve myself with women who, can see me doing something bigger for them than some trick shit. I involve myself with women who, understand that they're going to have a role and I'm going to have a role. And, she's going to be willing to play her role to the best of her ability and respect my role, respect her own role. Them is the type of women that I'm into. So I don't care how sexy you are. I don't care how seductive you are. I don't care what type of talents you got in the bedroom. That's not my top priority. I would much rather, get with somebody that got more going on than just that. I don't speak Trickanese. So because of that, I would never have these kind of situations, and you don't have to be the pimping for that to be your case. You just can't be one of them guys that's just, you so overwhelmed by this celebrity and money that you got going on that, now you get to be the trick that you always wish you could be, but you never could be because you didn't have the wherewithal to be that kind of trick. Now you can be that big old trick that you always wanted to be. So you just going crazy. You sleeping with everybody that's going to spread their legs. You having parties. You inviting people that don't matter. You inviting people that don't care about you. You inviting snakes into your household. You inviting perpetrators into your household, and nothing is required. They don't have to respect your household a certain way. They don't have to meet any certain criteria to qualify to come into your household. They don't have to earn your trust in any kind of way. It's just got to be an attractive woman, and she's in there. That them type of people, this is what opens you up to these type of situations that we see going on. Because when you don't make yourself accessible to any and everybody, you don't have these kind of problems. You have these kind of problems when you make yourself accessible to the wrong people. If you're going to be a square, man, and you rich and famous, the best thing these squares can do, being rich and famous, is find them a wife that's cool, that satisfies them, and just be cool with that wife, man. Just be cool with that one woman that loves you. You can trust her. She's loyal to you. If you got that going on, man, just be cool with her and don't be messing with all these scallywags that ain't to be trusted. Don't make yourself accessible to them. And then if you are going, go outside your relationship, hey man, do that shit like in another country or something. You rich and famous, man. Do it in another country, and even in that other country, you still gotta be smart. You still gotta play chess. Don't be in another country, doing it with somebody that's, because America ain't the only place where females got trick ray vision. They got trick ray vision all around the world. But you gotta be yeah, like boys. You know what I mean? Boys, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna hear no scandals with boys. He a nice, cool simp. He done found him, a chick. Now, Boyce's wife, she got trick ray vision for sure. You know what I mean? Because she ain't with Boyce because she thinks Boyce is just so fly. She ain't with Boyce because Boyce is just such a cold conversationalist. Boyce's wife ain't with him because he's so funny. Whenever she talking to him, she just can't stop laughing because, his sense of humor is just so cold. He's so funny. Nah, Boyce's wife ain't with him for none of that. You know what I mean? She waited until she was 100 years old and didn't nobody want her. So she came over there to him. That's why, because if she was really into Boyce like that when they was young, when they first met each other, when they was in college or whenever they met, she would have got with Boyce then. Nah, she waited till she was older, had some kids or a kid, or I don't know how many kids she got. I know she got at least one. She waited till she was older. Gravity ain't so much on her side no more like it used to be. Gravity working against her. Time is working against her. So, you know what? Boyce over there, he still want me. I was his fantasy. I was his dream girl back then. He still think I'm his dream girl. So let me go over there with him. That's what that is with Boyce. But, 9 times out, Boyce is a nerd. He seems like an introvert. I don't see Boyce going to no Hollywood type parties. I don't see Boyce, just getting involved with scallywags. I could see Boyce doing some tricking now, but yeah, I don't see Boyce getting into no scandals or nothing like that because, he just strike me like an introvert. He ain't really out in the mix like that. So Boyce isn't really making himself available to the wrong ladies like that because he head over heels in love with that wife he got over there, who barely accepted his marriage proposal when he got down on one knee. It's like she begrudgingly was like, fuck it, I'm almost 100 years old. I done lived my life. I might as well just settle down with this goofball. Hey, what's the worst that can happen? What do I have to lose? You know what I mean? He got the spirit of tricking on him. He gonna buy me whatever I want. He's gonna afford me whatever lifestyle I want to live. Wow, yeah, what the hell? That's what that was, Boyce got on his knees, man, and proposed to that woman. And she was like, what the hell? It wasn't no excitement. It wasn't no, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for you to pop the question, Boyce. I've been waiting for this moment all my. It wasn't none of that. It was a, should I marry this fool? You know what? Yeah, might as well. I done gave the best of my years to all these other guys. I've had my fun in life. In my older age, I can have some different kind of fun. I can have Boyce trick on me for the rest of my life. What the hell? Oh, yeah, all right, Boyce. All right, man. Get up off your knees, man. Come on, I'll do it. Let's go. That's what that was, man. That wasn't no real, I've been waiting for this. I'm so excited. I can't believe. Oh my goodness, is this real? Nah, man, it wasn't none of that. Yeah, he was waiting for decades. Boyce was waiting, for decades. That man he went lost weight. He went and got his teeth fixed. Boys didn't care about none of that before. He didn't care about none of that before. Hey, man, that man went and got his teeth fixed. That man went and slimmed down. He changed his diet up. He probably started exercising. You know what I mean? He was going through that Rocky type. Like, remember the movie Rocky, when Rocky was doing all that rigorous ass training and shit, you know what I mean, to get in shape for the fight? That's what Boyce was doing. You know what I mean? He had that Rocky theme music playing. That's what Boyce, he was over there at the crib, you know what I mean? Looking at his coin base, checking his stocks and all that, you know what I mean? He looking at the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones and all that while he on his exercise bike at the crib, you know what I mean? Eating some yogurt, you know what I mean? With some little bitty ass shorts on that go 5 inches above his knees, He's sweating his little heart out on his exercise bike, man, so he could, he went through all that. He made it happen, though. He finally, after all them, after them decades and, losing that weight and getting his teeth fixed, hey, man, he did it, man. You got to give Boyce his credit, man. He set his mind to it. He said, man, I don't care if it take me a year. I don't care if it take 5 years. I don't care if it take 10 years. I don't care if it take 20 years. I'm going to get this woman. I don't care if I got to lose weight. I don't care if I got to get my teeth fixed. I'm going to get this woman. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to get my teeth fixed. I'm going to get this woman. She don't even know. I don't care if it's when she's 25 years old. I don't care if when she's 30 years old. I don't care if she's 40 or 50 years old. I'm going to get her. She might be in a walker. She might be at a convalescent home. I'm going to get her. she might be a grandma. I'm going to get her. She might be it might not be until she get the senior discount at Denny's and she get the moons over Miami at Denny's, you know what I mean, at a discounted rate. I'm going to get her. Oh, man. I don't care if she, get the senior discount at IHOP. She getting the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity at a discounted rate. I'm going to get her. I don't care if she, got to take her dentures out at night and set them in water. I'm going to get her. Yeah, you got to give it to Boyce, man. It took him 100 years, but he finally did it, man. He finally got the woman that he wanted, man. Took him, took him 7 years and all that, but he made it happen, man. Let me put some more love in my body, man. Let me see what y'all done did. Okay. Y'all almost got the likes looking like the viewers, man. It's 173 of y'all in here, but only 170 of y'all done wiped your feet off at the door, man. Let's get the likes at least to 200, man. We only need 29 more. Wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Hit that like button. That man, Boyce. Right. Like Sinful would say, man, he waited till she was 40. Boyce waited till she was 40 years old, man. Oh man, still got her. You know, he was on his Music Soul Child. I don't care if your hair turns gray. I don't know the exact words how it go, but I don't care if your hair turns gray, girl. I don't care if you gain a little weight, girl. Something. Just as long as your love don't change. However that shit go, that's what he was on. Boys, he didn't care if her hair turned gray. He didn't care if she gained a little weight. You know what I mean? He was gonna have her. He didn't care if she had 200,000 miles on her. You know, he didn't get to test drive it back when it was brand new in the year. He didn't get to test drive that kitty back then, you know what I mean? He didn't get to test drive the kitty when it still had the, the 50,000 mile warranty on it. He didn't get to test it back then. Now the kitty, the kitty got 200,000 miles on it. Ain't no extended warranty on the kitty. Man, the kitty need a new head gasket, the transmission slipping. The kitty don't even barely go in reverse no more. Man, the transmission slipping. Yeah, man, he waited until all them miles was put on the kitty, man, before he was able, get a taste of it. Before he was able to jump in that thing and take a ride, man. Come on, boys. Hey, but he love it though, you know what I mean? Some people like classic cars, Some people like suits off the rack from the Goodwill, man. Some people like Six Hustles, you a fool. That kitty a Model T. Yeah, man, some people like Model Ts, man. Some people like to blow the dust off the Model T, put that thing back in motion. Yeah, man. So, hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Boys, if he like it, I love it, man. It's cool, man. Shout out to Boyce for finally getting the woman that he wanted after 1,000 years, man. The woman that went to school with Methuselah, man. Classmates with Methuselah. It's cool. Crank it up. Yeah, crank that thing on up, get in motion, man. It's cool. That kitty a record player. Said he got the 12-inch record player, huh? He ain't got the MP3 player. He ain't got the digital streaming going on. He got that old school record player. That analog. But yeah, man, just like Boyce Watkins' wife, man, these chicks is being programmed by the internet to have trick ray vision. And just like Boyce Watkins himself, a lot of these guys is programmed by the internet to speak in the language of trickanese, and that's the only way to communicate with a woman. The only way they can get a woman's attention, have a conversation or any type of interaction with a woman, is to speak trickanese. Again, that's why me. That's why I don't get in DMs, because a lot of chicks need to have a sign on the entrance to their DM that says trickanese only. Trickanese is the only language I speak. Because that's how most chicks is, man. If you ain't saying some trick shit in the DM, I'm not about to do that. So, I'm not going, like I said before, Not gonna be another car in a junkyard. Not gonna be another trick in the shuffle. So that's just me. But yeah, man, again, like I say, back to the Puffies and the Bill Cosbys and the R. Kellys and, so many others. Even the Harvey Weinsteins, the Matt Lauers, so many others did, after so many years and decades, they get these allegations put on them, man. They making themselves accessible to the wrong scallywags, man. To the wrong, scumbag women. Females, I mean. Because they not women. But can't make yourself available to that type of stuff, man. Because you make yourself vulnerable. And as you can see, man, you stand to lose everything, man. Like, this is crazy. What's going on with Puff now? It started with a lawsuit. Now, people done raided his home. Now they saying they got all kind of videos, that Puff done had of people, I guess, in compromising situations, or he got compromising footage of people at his crib. He wouldn't have these type of problems, man, if he didn't make himself available and accessible to the wrong people. Oh, man, not the DMs. Those 304s be trying to scam like a mofo. Yeah, because they got Trick Ray Vision, man. And that's what's so cold about it, right? This is another thing, like I said, the internet is programming these young ladies to have Trick Ray Vision, so that the best thing that they can see a man doing for them is tricking on them, right? So they're being programmed to be that way, and at the same time, they're being programmed to be dumb as a box of rocks. So this is what we have going on right now. We have a generation that we're in right now of women, of females who have Trick Ray Vision. They want every guy that they can encounter to trick on them, but they have no game to make a guy want to trick on them. Man, that's cold. It's so cool nowadays to reap the rewards of a 304. You don't even have to be a 304 to reap the rewards of a 304 nowadays. A lot of stuff that chicks are okay with doing now, they used to be offended by that type of stuff, but they cool with it now. But they don't even, they're not even interested in having game to be good 304s. Even the chicks that are, admittedly and, boldly 304s. Chicks that, acknowledge that they're in the game. They want everybody to be a trick, but don't even want no game in order to properly deal with a trick, in order to make the most out of their encounters with tricks, in order to master the art of breaking on a trick. It's crazy. Because you would think, like, it's bad enough you got Trick Ray Vision. Okay, you don't want nobody to do nothing for you that ain't got nothing to do with no tricking. But you would think that if you're like that, okay, let me learn how to get the most out of these tricks. Let me learn how to make tricks do the biggest tricking that they've ever done on me. That requires game. So let me, soak up some game. Let me go get some game so that I can be the best 304 and have the best outcome, which is the most income. Nah, they don't think like that. They don't care. They just want you to do some tricking on them right now. Right. Then get mad when I say, why not just be a hoe? Yeah. You moving like, or at least you trying to move like one, don't even realize it, but what you doing is like you trying to do that. Swish says, Freeze, do you believe that if a man truly believed that bees ain't ish, they will feel so insecure to approach? Trying to understand what you're saying. You said, do you believe that if a man truly believed that bees ain't ish, they wouldn't feel so insecure to approach? It's not to say that, bees ain't ish, right? It's not so much of that, because you got to have a balance. You don't want to just look at women like they ain't ish, look at females like they ain't ish, or look at them like they not nothing, right? You don't want to have that type of outlook, because you'll never get cooperation from anybody like that. And that's what you want from women. When you're dealing with females, you want to get cooperation from them. And you'll never get the type of cooperation that you really, really want if you looking at them like they ain't nothing. Right? So it's not so much about having the mindset, okay, these bras ain't nothing, to be bold enough to approach them. It's not so much about that. It's just knowing that this woman ain't as big as people make her out to be. This woman ain't as big as she thinks she is herself. She makes herself out to be. This woman ain't so big that, like me, for instance, right? I can recognize the value in a woman. But there ain't a chick on the planet that's going to make me intimidated. Nobody. I'm not going to be intimidated by nobody, because I understand myself. That's what it's really about. You got to understand yourself. You have to be in tune with yourself. You have to know what type of value you bring to the table as a man. You have to know what type of asset you can be to a woman. You got to understand your value. And when you understand that, that's what gives you the boldness, the confidence to approach a woman. Not thinking to yourself, these women ain't shit, so I could approach her because I don't think she's shit. No, it ain't like that. It's about, I understand my value. I understand how it's in this woman's best interest to deal with me if she got action at me. So I know what I'm bringing to the table. So that's why I don't have no problem approaching this woman. Because once she understands me and what I'm about and what I have to offer, she's going to understand that I'm a blessing to her. So I'm not going to be intimidated by this woman because of, she's so beautiful. Like I'm not mystified by anybody's beauty. I'm not intimidated by a woman's status. If a woman might, got more money than me or whatever it is, man, I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what it feels like to be intimidated by a woman. Cool. Because just like she might think that she might potentially be the best thing that ever happened to whatever man she involved herself with, I believe the same thing about myself. I know for sure I'm going to be the best thing to ever happen to whatever woman gets involved with me. Because I know, especially just me thinking about myself, like all the things that I've been through in life, all the sacrifices that I've made, the people that I've been a blessing to, the people that have been a blessing to me. Just when I just run through memories in my mind of, different experiences throughout my life, man, I just know who I am and I know what I am. So but basically you don't have to think that women ain't shit in order to have the confidence and boldness to approach them. You just got to know yourself and be sure of yourself and understand your value. Because I know a lot of guys, right? If you ask a lot of guys, why should a woman want you? How is it in a woman's best interest to be involved with you? How is it going to benefit a woman to be involved with you? A lot of dudes can't even answer that question directly and in detail. They can't break that down to you. A lot of dudes just gonna be like, man, just because of me, just who I am, man. I'm me. What does that mean, though? Okay, you're you. You know who you are, but does she know who you are? And can you communicate that to her, that whoever you are, whatever you are, is beneficial to her? And if so, what is that? What is that? And some guys might think, they might think that women find them attractive. Oh man, because, I'm in shape, my body, my face, man, like, shit, look at how fine I am, man. A woman to be lucky to have me. Okay, but what, beyond that, beyond your appearance, how's it going to benefit a woman to know you? Because she might find you attractive, so y'all might be able to have fun in the bedroom, but after that, then what? How's it going to make an impact on her life to be involved with you? A lot of dudes can't answer that question. So, of course, by you not being able to answer that question, you like, it makes sense why some guys be intimidated by women. Because they ain't took the time to understand themselves and know themselves and love themselves to a point where, they know for sure how it's going to benefit a woman to be involved with them. But, dudes ain't alone, because a lot of women, women are probably even worse. Or females, I should say. A lot of these chicks, if you ask them, like, okay, like, how's it going to benefit a man to be involved with you? A lot of chicks can't answer that question. Because the only thing they know how to do is shake their ass and be sexy and be seductive. But again, just like with a guy who thinks that way, okay, lady, you get in the bedroom with this man and y'all have fun, but after that, then what? How's he gonna benefit beyond that being involved with you? The majority of chicks right now can't answer that question. And see, it makes more sense why females can't answer that question, because, to be honest, a lot of them don't have to answer that question. Because they have so many guys to choose from. They have so many guys available to them that are thirsty, that are going to do whatever little bitty stuff they want them to do. Because most chicks, they just want a guy to do little bitty stuff. The things that they're interested in, things that they want a guy to do for them. 9 times out of 10, it's little bitty stuff. They're not thinking about building with somebody. They're not thinking about establishing something with somebody that's going to benefit them 5, 10, 20 years from now, the rest of their life or whatever. They're not thinking about building and establishing something with a man that's going to be a benefit not just to them, but to their kids if they have them, they family and loved ones if they have them. These chicks, they not thinking like that. It's microwave. It's just add water. It ain't even stir. It's just add water. Right now. What can you do for me right now? Okay, come on, run it. Okay, next. Okay, what you got? Okay, cool. All right. Thank you. Next. Oh, you got some weed. I can smoke your weed. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make this fool think he gonna be able to hit it. Then after I'm done smoking all this weed, I'm gonna have him drop me off or Uber me back to wherever I came from. Okay, next. Okay, he got some coke. Okay, cool. I'm gonna snort all this powder. Then after I'm done, he gonna want some, but I ain't gonna give him none. And I'm gonna be on my way. Okay, next. Okay, cool. I could go to his house. He got a nice house. You know what I mean? I could flex, take some pictures over there. Sit in the driver's seat of his car, do some videos, make him think he gonna hit it. Okay, he ain't. Okay, next. That's how most of these chicks is. The stuff that they be wanting is little bitty. They not thinking big at all. So, yeah, they got that bad too. If you ask most of these chicks right now, how's it going to benefit a man to be involved with you? Beyond some type of instant gratification, some, intimate in the bedroom, they can't answer that question. But again, to the guys who can't answer that question and the ladies who can't answer that question, most of them can't answer that question because, again, like I said just a minute ago, they programmed by this internet to be stupid. They being puppeteered as we speak and don't even realize the shit. That's the cold part about it. Could you imagine your mind and your life being puppeteered and you don't even realize what's going on? That's what's happening. Put some more love in my body, man. We 3 likes away from 200, man. Wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Hit that like button, man. All right, man, I'm going to read the comments, answer a few questions before we wrap it on up. We going to hang for a little bit longer. Again, like I said, if you ain't wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, please do so now. Hit that like button, man. Okay, we had 200 likes. Good looking. Appreciate y'all. Parliament Funkadelic tried to warn us about that mindset. Criminal, hey, man, wasn't they so ahead of their time, man? They was popping some cold stuff back in them days. Parliament Funkadelic, George Clinton and all them. What you think about being friends' first approach? I hear a few women talk about that. Hey, man, a lot of chicks who say that, they don't really like you like that. Because, I'm just thinking about all the chicks that really, really liked me in my life. I ain't never heard that before and then other people that I know too. That's not something that they say. That's just something that kind of happens organically if it's supposed to happen that way. But, chicks don't say, let's just be friends first, and then they end up liking you. I mean, sometimes I guess it can happen that way, but usually when a chick say that, she not she not into you in that way. You know, like they've been saying for a long time now. That's that friend zone. She putting you in the friend zone if she say, let's be friends. Friend zone. You already know how it go when you in the friend zone. If you trying to GTD, if you trying to get the draws, man, once you in the friend zone, that's out. That's out. No action. Now, like I said, sometimes that can happen organically. You meet a chick and y'all be friends, and then as y'all spend more time with each other, them feelings for each other start to grow, and you know all that type of stuff, and then one thing leads to another. Next thing you know, y'all in a relationship, whatever. Sometimes it happens like that. But off top, you letting the chick know that you digging her, you want to be with her, and she like, let's just be friends. Cause like really think about that. If a chick tells you let's be friends, why is she telling you that? What's the purpose of that? Do you think what she means by that is, I really, really want to be with you. I like you. I'm attracted to you. I want to do things in the bedroom with you. I want to be your woman. I want us to be together, but let's be friends first. Let's not move too fast. Let's be friends first. Just think about that. See, when people tell you things, man, you got to analyze and break that shit down, and don't be, don't overanalyze, overthink nothing, but just make sense of it. Just think about how much sense that makes. Think about yourself. You ever liked a chick and really wanted to be with her, but told her, you know what, let's be friends first. Hell no, man. And just think about if there was a chick that you weren't interested in that was digging you like that. Could you picture yourself telling her, let's be friends first? Hell yeah, because you ain't digging her like that. She not your type. So of course you're going to tell her, let's be friends first. Just imagine, you got a coworker at your job or something, man, and she just ain't your steez. You're not really attracted to her. She too skinny, or she too thick, or she too whatever. You know what I mean? She ain't your style. But she really, really want to be, she really into you. She always trying to invite you to lunch, and she always, trying to do something nice for you and surprise you with little things at the job and all. She just, she digging on you. And then she finally approach you and say, let's go on a date or something. Let's go to the movies, or, let's go to the bar and have drinks or something. You know what I mean? Can you picture yourself saying, you know what? I think we're just, let's just be friends for now. Hell yeah, man. That's something you could see yourself telling the chick that you ain't digging, man. Let's be friends. You just gotta think about stuff when people tell you stuff, man. Let's be friends. Yeah. So that's how you gotta look at that. When she says she wants to be friends, she just wants to use you for getting attention. Yeah, that could be it too. That's just like a smooth way to like curve you. That's how I look. I look at that like a curve move. Ultimately, that's what it is. Six Hustles say, hold up, too thick? Ain't no such thing, P. Hey, different strokes for different folks. Six Hustles, man. Hey, some people is like that. Like me, for instance, right? When I was younger, I just used to like all kinds of thickness. It didn't matter, if it was thick, it was cool. But now it's a certain type of thickness. It just ain't all type of thickness, and then see, I just got to keep it real. This ain't no disrespect to the thick ladies, and I know this don't apply to all the thick ladies, man. But hey, man, a lot of thick chicks just be lazy, man. Come on, man, keep it real, man. A lot of in that bedroom, man, a lot of thick chicks is lazy, man. They lazy, for real though. They performance ain't really on point like that. Not all of them, cause it's some thick ones out there, man. That they do their stuff. But my experience, a lot of the thick ladies that I done had in my life, they look real good. But man, it's like a just imagine you see a Lamborghini. And you're like, man, that Lamborghini look good, man. I want to drive that Lamborghini, man. And then you get inside the Lamborghini and you fire it up and you like, hold on, man, this don't really sound like a Lamborghini. I mean, it looked like one, inside cool, outside looked like a Lamborghini. But man, how come when I fired it up, it didn't go? It said, it sounded like a chainsaw. Something ain't right with this Lamborghini. Then you put it in drive, man, or first gear, whatever, stick shift or whatever. You put it in first gear, put it in drive, man, and you put that pedal to the metal, man, and it just, but it ain't going nowhere, man. It's moving real slow. You're like, hold on, man, like, this a Lamborghini, man. Why it ain't moving? Man, come on, man. It's Honda Civics faster than this, man. It's like, it's a Lamborghini, man. What's wrong with this Lambo? That's how a lot of thick chicks is, man. They look real nice, man, but when it come time to perform, they just lazy, man. Not all of them, but a lot of them. You know what I mean? Some of them know how to dance real good. They know how to, twerk and all that. They movements look real nice. They know how to dance real good. They know how to move real seductively and all that type of stuff, man. But when it come down to the nitty gritty, man, a lot of them just be lazy, man. But shout out to the thick ones that ain't lazy though, man. I know y'all out there. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the lazy ones, which is the majority. They want you to do all the work. And I ain't got no problem putting in work. I ain't trying to brag or nothing, but I'm cool. My work ethic is cool. I'm not lazy in the bed. But just like I like to perform at times, I like for you to perform too. I want to see you do your thing. I see what kind of moves you got. But when you just laying there and just like, you just expect me to do everything. Nah, I got to be 50-50, You put your work in, I put mine in. You do yours for a little bit. Okay, I do mine for a little bit. We alternate. You know what I mean? Then sometimes we work together. We both put in work at the same time. That's cool. But when I'm just putting in all the work, then see, I'm getting real. I'm getting into it with y'all, man. But it's all good. We family. Hey, another thing, man. Again, I just gotta keep it real. A lot of thick chicks, man, they can't handle it. They can't handle it, man. They, a lot of them thick ones, man, they get to tapping out real early in the game, man. They get to throwing in the towel. After like the first, it don't take long, man. They get to throwing in the towel, man. A lot of them thick ones gonna throw that towel in quick, man. Hate to say it, but it's true. Again, not all of them. Six hustles, you say Bentley products for Toyota Conduct, huh? Yeah, man. Hey, you hit the nail right on the head, man. That was a good. That was right on time, man, for sure. Nick Westfall say, if we're being honest, I do like chicks under 150. It depends on how tall they are too, man, because, you know, if a chick is like 5'10" or taller, 150 is that's not really that, that's not gonna be thick on a chick that height. So the weight really depends on the height. But if she's like the average height of a woman, 5'6" or under, 5'5" or shorter, then yeah, 150, that's kind of thick, especially if she like 5'1", 5 feet, or maybe even 5'2". 150, she gonna have a little, she gonna have a little thickness to her. She gonna have, nice amount of, thighs going on, Rumpelstiltskin and all that, But yeah, man, a lot of them can't handle it, man. They get to whining and tapping out, and it's too much, and I can't, they get to tapping out, man. A lot of them thick ones get to tapping out. But them ones that's like, petite, either petite or, slim thick, they got the slim thing going on, but they thick in the right places, or they just slim all around. They could, those ones, man, a lot of them could take some, they can handle it, man. A lot of them could take some damage, you know what I mean? A lot of them can handle it, man. And a lot of them perform, fairly well. A lot of them, not all of them. You got some little ones whose performance ain't really all that neither. But, them petite ones, man, sometimes they performance be cool, man. And, they could take some damage. Yeah, man. Sucker repellent say, what if she's 5'2", 200, but shaped well? I'm trying to think. 5'2", 200. I'm really trying to picture, because I would imagine I've known somebody like that. I don't know, 5'2", 200. That's kind of up there, because at like at 5'2", I think, like, especially depending on everybody's shape is different, but at 5'2", I want to say like 140 at that height is when a chick, that's probably like the beginning of where a chick could be considered thick at 5'2". The thick category, the thickness weight class probably starts at like 140. Because I done seen some chicks that was 5'2", 140, and they got a nice amount of thickness on them. So I don't know, like 200. Now, it can be, some chicks that's 200 that's well proportioned still. You know what I mean? Because, you got some chicks that, like, they can be bigger, but they just shape nice. They just got a nice, they got genetics on their side. They got, They cool, but I don't know. Like me, I don't know if I'm gonna go for 5'2", 200. But you know, like everybody different though. You know, people's shapes are different. You know, that weight be distributed in different ways on different females. So it might be able to look good. I don't know. Now I done seen some chicks that was 5'7" and 200 that was, you know, that was cool. And then see sucker repelling, you be in the gym like me, so you already know, bro. Like it's some chicks in the gym this 5'7", 200, this muscle and got legs like a Clydesdale. You know what I mean? The squatting 350, 400. You know what I mean? There's some chicks out there that's 5'7", 200, man. This man. It's this I don't know, she might be taller than 5'7" though. She gotta be at least 5'7". It's this chick, I can't even remember her name. I think I might follow her on IG. She a chocolate female though, man. She be in the gym crazy, dark skinned woman. And I know I want to say she's like she like 225 or something like that. But man, she got the right kind of thickness. For real, I wish I could remember this chick's name, man. She a dark skinned chick. She be in the gym acting a fool. And, you know, she's really in shape. Thick as, man, just thick. But like, and she don't have like that masculine, you know, broad shoulders, cut up ass arms. You know, she ain't like that. She still look feminine. But she firm and thick as hell, flat stomach. And I want to say she like 200 or she like 220, 225. But man, it's in all the right places. Trust me when I say. So I think, like I said, I think she might be, she probably taller than 5'7". Man, I wish I could remember that chick's name, man. I can't even remember her name, man. Hell nah, built like China, just muscles. Nah, that's what I'm saying. The chick that I'm talking about, she's not like, she don't look like China at all. She's still feminine looking. She's sexy as hell. And you know, I love dark skin. You know what I mean? So she a dark skinned woman and she's thick as hell and is firm. She be in that gym doing her thing. I want to say she's taller than 5'7" though. Man, I wish I could remember that chick's name, man. But it's several chicks. It's several chicks like that on social media. See, now y'all got me one. I ain't even logged into IG. I'm gonna just do a quick look, see if I can find this chick, man. Let me see. Cause she's so damn thick. Don't make no damn sense. Woman so damn thick. Let me see, man. If y'all ain't wiped your feet off at the door when you step to a pimp's domain, please do so now. What I mean by that, hit that like button. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Man, let me see. See if I can find this chick, man. Or at least something that fit the same description of what I'm talking about. Ayana Curves. I don't know. She a boxer from Detroit. Nah, the chick that I'm talking about, I don't think she's a boxer. She just a thick ass, fine ass black woman that be in the gym, man. Let me see. Damn, this chick down there look like her. Hold on. Okay, hold on. See this chick right here. I don't know. I don't even know who this chick is, but let me see. Okay. Let me see. This ain't even a chick, but she look like she kind of tall and thick. She don't look like she. I don't know if she 200 though. She cold though. I ain't gonna lie, she do look kind of tall though. Whoever this chick is. I wish she had a post that told how much. Let me see. I'm trying to find something where she might say how much she weighs, or if she got like a before and after for herself. I see she got before and afters for her clients. She cold though, I can't lie. Wait, go to the bank page. It's a gym in LA. The bank is called. Hold on. I'm just trying to see if this chick might be on this page though, real quick. The chick who I'm thinking of, man. Tall ass, thick ass, black ass woman. Okay. I don't know if she on this page. Well, you said the bank. Let's see. Is that all it is? Is just the bank? We put the bank LA. Put the bank gym LA. Oh, is this it? Nah, that probably ain't it because they ain't got a lot of followers like that. Oh, the bank fit camp. The bank fit camp. Oh, here we go. Hold on, though. Okay, I see you, Bank Fit Camp. Y'all got some, man, you dig. They got some you digs up in there, man. Shit. Somebody say too big. Says who? I'll take all that heftiness down. Let me see who else they got. Is that the same? Nah, this somebody else. She ain't. This chick ain't really that thick though. Whoever she is, she ain't really that thick. They got some nice chicks on here though. Hold on. See, she ain't super thick neither. Oh, this is Joy Chavis. That's who this is. Ain't this if I'm mistaken, ain't this Bow Wow's baby mama? I think. She ain't really like super thick though. This chick. Hefty. He said he taking all that heftiness down, huh? Let's see. Damn, she made a drastic transformation. That's only a 10-pound difference? Damn. Muscle look, this just go to show you how the difference in muscle, like how different muscle looks. Like she's a lot muscular here than she is here, obviously. She's lean on both pictures. She just looked like she's just a naturally lean chick. But damn, that's 10 pounds? That's crazy. That looked like at least 20, 25 pounds or something. That's dope, though. Let's see. Oh, here goes some thickness. Man. Thickness, you dig? I bet you she ain't lazy in nobody's bedroom. Performance game on point. Sheesh. Man. My goodness. Gold mines and great times. Wait, is this her page, right? Who is this? Nah, that's not. Wait, where'd she go? Is this her? Why they tagging all these people that ain't even... Why you ain't tagged the chick in the dang video, man? She the one with the thickness, man. Hold on, man. Sheesh. Sucker repeller say, God damn. That's what I said when I seen her, man. Sheesh. I was like, man. She moving the couch. Mr. Bo, you stupid. She moving the couch by herself. Yeah, them legs look like they is capable of getting the couch, you know what I mean? But damn, golly. Sheesh. This is why I love being in the gym, man. See, for those of y'all who don't be in the gym like that, man, you see stuff like this in the gym, especially depending on where you live. Yeah, that chick, boy. I'm trying to find her page. Oh, is this her? Nah, man. Why they tagging all these people, man? It ain't whose shit it is. Why you ain't tagging the broad, man? Tag the bitch. She got some thickness, but see, this chick right here, I wouldn't be surprised if she was 200, depending on how. She don't look like she's that tall. She look like she a good 5'7" or better, though. So if she was 200, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? But golly, sheesh. She got that thickness in all the right places, man. Man. She cool. Let's see who else they got on here. Where the thickness at? She look like she got some thickness. She ain't really that. I mean, she thick, but she don't look like she know. See, this chick look like she ain't that tall. She look like maybe 5'5", 5'6". It's right though. Yeah. Uh. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. 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 Yeah, she cool, whoever this chick is. Oh, this is Joy Chavis again. See, a lot of these chicks, I don't even be. I mean, I know her name, but I don't always know what she look like. Hold on. Here goes some thickness. See, I wouldn't be surprised if she was 200. But she looked like kind of short though, so I don't know. She might not be no 200. Yeah, she might. I don't know. Who is this chick? Did they tag her? Ayana Kurz. Oh, somebody said that. Somebody said this chick's name in the comments. Is she 200 though? I don't know if she 200 because she look kind of short. I could see maybe like 170, 180. Nah, she probably a good 180. Yeah, I don't think she 200. You know? I ain't for sure about that. But she cool though. She a little thicker than what I'm, than what I'm into regularly. Let me see who else they got on this Bank Fit Camp, LA. Okay, she made some major progress. See, this chick look like she might be kind of tall. I don't know. Could be wrong. She made some major gains, though, major progress. That's dope. That's dope. Is this her? Oh, yeah, it probably is her. Shit private, though. I don't know. What? I think that other page I just was at was Fit. Black women. Dan, that's crazy. This is the chick who I was talking about. This chick right here, that's crazy. She was the first chick that popped. Yeah. You see how the game do? This is the chick that I was talking about. When I was telling y'all, man, it's this chocolate woman, man. She's super thick. She be in the gym doing. This is who I was talking about. Oh, I'm not following her. I thought I was following her, but I ain't. But this is the chick who I was talking about. Look at this, man. Look, 5'10", 225 pounds. I knew I wasn't tripping. Thickness. Let me see. Yeah, you can't be no pipsqueak messing with no lady like this, man. can't be no little pushover, man. See, like that picture. Hold on. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Man. See, she got them kind of legs, boy, that she look like she could just snap you in half. Five ten, 200 is perfect. Yes, this chick 225 though. That must be her brand. Or she must be a brand ambassador for that protein or something. I wonder if she got any. Trying to see. I think she got pictures like of her dressed up. Oh, here she go right here. Damn. Yeah, that's nice right there. You did. You see her, you walk at the party and you walk in there and you see her, man, you for sure finna put your bid in. 5'10", 225. Nah, I don't follow her. I thought I followed her, but nah, when I went to her page, it showed that I don't follow her. Psst, 5'10", 225. When your leggings don't quite fit. But yeah, this is the chick who I was talking about, man. So, like I said, because somebody was saying just a minute ago that, 150 is the max. Whoever that was, I can't remember who said that, but was like, yeah, I don't want no woman over 150. But look at this. Oh, see, this is the before and after. Oh, she 235 in this picture. So she was more. This is July 7th last year. See, that's her at 210. This is her at 235. Sheesh. Man. I can't lie, man. She looked good on both pictures, but this, I can't even lie, man. I normally don't even do chicks even at 5'10". There's no 235, man. But, man. This 235 right here, boy. Yeah, that's grown men only, man. You know what I mean? You little boys, y'all gonna have to fall back, man. That's grown men only, man. This is for grown men only. This ain't for no little boys right here, boy. This stuff right now. Sheesh. Man. It's that grown man. Right, she's still bad at 235. That's what I'm saying. She looks right at 210. I would have never guessed it could look like that. But she tall, though. She 5'10". You know what I mean? So, it's going to look different on somebody that's 5'10" as opposed to like Sucker Repellent was saying, 5'2". 5'2", 200, But man, I can't lie. This 235 look good on her. I ain't gonna front. And see, you know she ain't gonna be lazy in the bedroom. 5'10", 235, and performance game on point. You dig? She ain't disappointing you in the bedroom. I know it. She cold. Getting her grown woman on. Like the memes be saying, you walk in the house and you see this, what you doing? You know? Amen to that. Everything is so watered down these days, you really got to appreciate when something's real. Dig that. So committed to being a better woman, physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. Dig that. You dig? Proper. But yeah, that's what I was talking about, man. At the that 210. I mean that 5'10", 200. Oh, see, she got another one right here. I can't lie, the 215 look good too, though. That 235, though, man. That 235, man. Sheesh. She gonna give the average dude. If you ain't in the gym, man, she gonna give you a heart attack. I already know. She gonna make you pass out. 2 shots of Henny in an extra honey pack. Oh, snap. From the beginning, what it was and what it is. Right. She gonna get preggo, laugh out loud. Can't get her off top of you. That's funny. Nah, show that before and after pic. I just want to see it. I won't say anything. This the before, middle, and after, and all that. You know what I mean? But you know the 215, I can't lie. 215 look cool. But that 235, man. You know, like I said, like usually this thick, I that ain't really my steez. Usually this thick, but because it's like it's an in shape 235. Yeah, man, grown men only, man. Grown men. Cause she an active 235. See, this ain't a 235, you know, lazy, sitting around the crib, eating. You know what I mean? Cause it's a chick that I knew, you know, a student that I had once upon a time. She was 5'10", and she was like 200, 205, something like that. And she didn't even work out. She just had good genetics. You know what I mean? She had, you know, that Rumpelstiltskin and all that. Oh, I didn't even read the caption. She said something about a hernia. She said, "This is a reminder that the number on the scale doesn't always apply. I've been almost every weight imaginable throughout my life. I transitioned from a Division I athlete to a mother of twin boys, which was a complete life changer. Giving birth to twin boys 39 weeks via C-section wrecked my body. I had an umbilical hernia, diastasis recti, and 4 fibroids that grew while I was pregnant. To say I'm experienced in training women through adversity is an understatement. You're in great hands when it comes to transforming your body." Damn, she went through some shit. Freeze, that's a sexy meatball. Hey, Mr. Mo, see, you be in the gym too, so you already know, man, like, you know this chick she ain't playing around. She is not playing around in the bedroom. You dig? Yeah, man. That's who I was talking about. Here go another picture of her. Oh, this her at 220. Damn, I didn't even realize she was bow-legged like that too. Damn, man, you got the nerve to be bow-legged, woman? Psst. Damn. I can't lie, that 220 picture, boy. Man. Trouble, trouble. Sheesh. She's quite an inspiration. Yeah, man, you see chicks like this is going to make you want to get in the gym. You know what I mean? Like, woman, you ain't finna just be, having your way with me in the bedroom like that. Shh. Hell no. Bench press your ass. Damn. Can't lie, this woman got some thickness going on too, dog. Let's go to her page. Colombia, Medellin. Okay. Why is she sucking on that fruit like that, though? Y'all didn't see that real quick like that. I caught it, though. She was like sucking on that pineapple like it was, Why you do that? Damn, what you doing here? See, this another one. She thick, but she ain't lazy in the bed. I can already see it. She acting up in the bed. She trying to make you have a heart attack, too. Yeah, she got some thickness going on, all right. Okay. She look like she might be at least 5'7" or something like that too. Okay, thickness. We see you. She clean up nice too. That's what I like. Yeah, she working that dress though. Yeah. Okay. Thick mama, we see you. Got the curvations going on and all that. Nice curvatures. You dig? Yeah, this chick cool too. Shout out to the thick women, man. We discovering some things with these thick ones. Hold on, man. Where's some more there? Okay, I see some thickness right now. Yeah, she thick. Let's see. Yeah, this woman got some thickness going on. Let's see if she got some before and after. Sheesh. She pretty as hell too. Oh, button nose, little pretty ass button nose ass. Okay. Show out then. Okay. You notice how these damn shit. Why you do that? Like this wasn't even necessary. Like why you take this picture like that though? You know what I mean? This picture ain't even necessary, man. Like she doing too much right here. I like this. That's fly. That's fly. I like that. Yep. Oil them legs on up, girl. Oil them arms up too, girl. Yeah, that's fly. I like that. That's a good look right there. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. She a fly young chick, you know what I mean? And she in the kitchen doing her thing too. with the thighs out and the girls out. Man. See, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about, though. You ain't seen this woman twerk not one time. You know what I mean? She classy. She in shape. She healthy. She know how to, do her thing in the kitchen. You know what I mean? She making smoothies and stuff. She juicing. Yeah, man. See, this is the type of stuff I like, man. I don't think this woman got trick Ray vision. I think this woman is somebody that you could build with. You know what I mean? Somebody that you could connect with. This the type, she understands that, the right kind of man is going to do more for her than just some trick shit. This woman ain't got trick Ray vision. I already know, man. I ain't gonna lie though. I want to come over her house just to go in her kitchen, man. I just want to hang out in her kitchen one time, We ain't got to go to the bedroom. I just want to hang out in your kitchen. We can hang out in the kitchen. We could juice, chop it up. She done made all the juices for the week. You dig? Yeah, we could do that. I don't know about all that sugar, though. Looked like she was putting some sugar up in there. That's the only thing I probably disagree with, because, mommy, you got all this fruit right here. There's a bunch of natural sugar in there already. Why you adding sugar? That's why, got to have the right kind of man in your life. You see how women just, do reckless things, man, when they ain't got no game in their life, when they ain't got no guidance in their life. She over there putting sugar in this stuff, and it's fruit already, you know what I mean? What's up with the sugar, though? I got to see that again. I know that was sugar she was putting in there. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Sunday juice prep or Saturday juice prep. Yeah, why you putting the sugar in there? It's fruit. Fruit already got natural sugar. You tripping. You know what I mean? But she on the right path. She around there cleaning and things. Okay. Still looking good even on the cleanup day. Okay, all right. Yeah, see, this chick is cool. I see she real big on like the oils and the juicing, just, natural everything. Telling me my products are cheap and you've never purchased anything is so insane. People are getting too comfortable being terrible people on these apps. Okay. Oh, what you doing right here? Why she got the titties all glossed up like that? Why is your titties all oily and stuff? See, she doing, and there she go with that sugar again, man. See? I'm on her helmet. Hair ain't cool though. Yeah, I feel you on that. I ain't really a big fan of them braids neither. That's domino sugar. White sugar is the worst, teacher pimp. Yeah, sugar period. Brown sugar, white sugar, any sugar. Added sugar, granulated sugar, man. You got fruit right there. See, I think it's probably her taste buds. She probably just likes sugar. She probably one of them people that, like, on her cheat day. Let's see if she got any cheat day videos. You probably ain't got no cheat day videos. Yeah. What your cheat day look like? Yeah, she look good right here though. Hold on. Yeah, that's a nice look right there. But where are your cheat day videos, huh? You cheating right here? Hold on. Nah, this ain't no cheat day video. Where your cheat days at? You ain't just healthy 24/7. Come on, lady, be real. I ain't gonna lie, she look good right there. Sheesh. Nice, studious, fine looking. Yeah, this is a good look right here. I can't even lie. She fine as hell. Okay, she look good right there too. Okay, we see you. Okay, got the thighs out, girls out. Okay. Okay, Rumpelstiltskin out. Okay. Girls out. Okay. Working the smile. Okay. I see you. She ain't got no cheat days though. Here she go again with the. Is that sugar again? Yeah, she's serious about the sugar. I ain't gonna lie. She is not playing with the sugar. But see, she ain't got no cheat videos on here, but I guarantee you, she's a candy person. She like candy. I guarantee you. She sure love keeping these titties glossed up though, don't she? Look at her. Like, why your titties gotta be so glossy like that? Okay, she got the water. Making the tea. Okay. With the lime juice. Okay. Titties just glossed up, looking all succulent for no reason. Like, why? Do her titties make y'all want to buy some tea? I don't know. Maybe that's what it. Maybe it's a marketing tactic. You see them titties and you like, man, I want to buy some tea from this woman. Ah, shit. But yeah, man. Shout out to the in shape women. Shout out to the women that just take care of themselves, man. You dig? She has a good flavor profile. Yeah, that chick do. God damn. Man, like, shit, why is your six pack like that? Golly. I'm finna do like 10,000 crunches today. Tripping. You ain't finna just have no six pack like that around me. Shit, I'm doing some crunches today. Oh, is this her shit? Nah, that ain't her. It's somebody else. I'm trying to see, because you know some chicks sometimes they be having these pictures, man, and they get to they do a little photoshopping and editing on their shit, man. But I don't know. She look like she kind of tall and thick too. Y'all think she over 200? I don't know. Is that her? I don't know if this is her. Oh no, this is somebody. Oh, these is clients. Okay, client game, cool. Do she say how much she weigh? Nah, she just got before and after. Can't lie, the after look good though, but I'm curious to see how tall she is and how much she weigh. Hold on, her client cool though. Okay, client. Looking like a nice baby mama. Getting it together for the baby daddy. Okay. I see you, client. See, she ain't got nothing to say like how tall she is and how much she weigh. She look kind of tall though. Body on point though. But I wouldn't be surprised if she was 200. She probably ain't though. Now that I think about it, she probably, even if she is tall, she probably ain't 200. I thought she might be, but she probably ain't. She right though. No ratchet tattoos. Oh, Mr. Mo, you said that was baking soda she was putting in her shit? I'm just not reading. Those hips coast to coast like JetBlue, like a JetBlue flight. That's funny. But why would she be putting baking soda in a juice or a tea? You know, she wasn't really cooking nothing. That's why I was just under the impression that it was sugar. That's baking soda freeze. Oh, it cleans the chemicals off the fruits and vegetables. Oh, okay. That's what it was. I was about to say, how you gonna be on all this healthy stuff and you putting all this sugar and everything? Probably 5'6", shapely woman look taller. Not all of them, because some shapely women look shorter. 170. Yeah, I could see her at least being 170, that last chick. But yeah, man, shout out to the in shape, thick women's around, you know what I mean? Shout out to them. You dig? But yeah, man, we gonna wrap this thing up in a minute. Me put some love in my body one time right quick. And baking soda is good for alkaline to the body too. Yeah, I know baking soda got a lot of health benefits to it for sure. I remember being a kid, we used to brush our teeth with baking soda sometime. Baking soda, lime, vinegar is how you get the pesticides off. Okay, dig that. That's what's up. Oh, she was more on point. A pseudo cleaner, the baking soda. Oh, so you saying baking Donnie Williams? You saying baking soda don't really do what they think it does with the fruits? You saying it's a pseudo cleaner? She got the right kind of trick ray vision. She ain't fooling me. Heavyweight Jew, you say she still got trick ray vision, huh? Okay. I'm thinking it's sugar and she using it like dope to move them bottles. Cause she know if the sugar in there, you know, people gonna be more inclined to mess with it, huh? She put it in the fruit bowl with the water. You on the John Freeze? It's a small corner over here, but at least there's a wall. For sure, man. Well, it's been fun, y'all. As always, but Pimp gonna go ahead and wrap this thing on up properly this time. Unlike last night, you know, we was rudely interrupted. Hey, man, if you ain't wiped your feet off at the door on your way in to a Pimp's domain, please wipe your feet off at the door on your way out of a Pimp's domain. Hit that like button, man. Freeze when you get a chance. Look up Body by Venus. Okay, I'm going to check that out. Body by Venus for sure. But yeah, man, wipe your feet off at the door on your way out of a Pimp's domain. Man, as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and tapping in. I appreciate all the shares, comments, likes, good questions, input, feedback, all that. Good jokes, all that. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you hitting the bell when you subscribe. I appreciate all the super chats, cash apps, PayPals. I appreciate your support in every which way that you come with it. Y'all already know who it is and what it is. Freeze is it. And as always, long live the incomparable Sinful to P. We out.